E dopo il grunge tocca revival punk? I più maligni la pensano così, e in effetti sembra proprio che uno dei fenomeni musicali di questa stagione sia il ritorno prepotente di musica veloce, arrabbiata, semplice e nel contempo orecchiabile, insomma del punk unito al pop. Tutto questo sono i Green Day, band che non nasconde di essere cresciuta a colpi di Dead Kennedys e Ramones e che dopo 2 album indipendenti ha fatto il colpaccio, firmando per una major e vendendo ben 4 milioni di copie del terzo album, Dookie, operazione impensabile in epoca pre-Nirvana. Ospiti alla riedizione di Woodstock, destinatari di 4 nominations ai Grammy Awards, i Green Day probabilmente dureranno lo spazio di una stagione, vittime di un meccanismo che li inghiottirà altrettanto repentinamente di quanto li ha lanciati in orbita. Ma ancora una volta lui è tornato. Lui chi? Il punk.
We formed in the suburbs of Berkeley, California, and we've been together now for 5 years. And this is the most boring. No, I'm just kidding. No, Trey joined the band, and oh, what?
4 years ago.
4 years ago.
4 years ago, and we've been playing and touring and recording ever since. And here we are.
Sit around and watch the tube, but nothing's on. I changed the channels for an hour or two. Tweet all my thumbs just for a bit. I'm sick of all the same old shit. In the house with unlocked doors, and I'm getting lazy. Bite my lip and close my eyes. Take me away to paradise. I'm done and bored, I'm gonna wear bras and I smell like shit.
How about your background? What have we been listening to growing up?
A lot of bad rock music.
Yeah. Bad radio.
Yeah, we're like raised on radio. Raised on the radio.
I mean, we come from a town where there wasn't even a record store for years and years. And so if we wanted to hear bad music, we just had to turn on the radio, and if we wanted to hear good music, we just had to change the chords.
I locked the door to my own cell and I lost a key. Bite my lip and close my eyes. Take me away to paradise. I'm done and bored, I'm gonna wear bras and I smell like shit. I got no motivation. Where is my motivation? No time for the motivation. Smoking my inspiration.
I think we need to thank college radio. That's, the only people that would play us. No kind of mainstream radio. They won't touch punk rock at all. They've been afraid of it for the past 20 years. But luckily now, they're starting to catch on.
They'll play things without guitar solos in them.
Yeah, I mean the whole rock tangent thing I think is really going out. No one wants. I mean, just the whole generation. The attention span is like this small. So, I guess that's what our music is all about: short and fast, and to the point, and about boredom and laziness and apathy rules. Fuck everybody.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just
Is this attention around punk rock, or
I think, I think it's always been there. It's just a matter of where who's interpreting it and where. And, if a couple bands at one time happen to get real big, everyone thinks it's a movement. I think it just happens to be that people are opening their ears a little bit more.
Well, it's I mean, I don't really. I mean, I can't recognize punk rock in a big mainstream point of view.
Yeah.
It's more of. I mean, I think it's more small communities of people, and it's meant to be underground. I mean, that's what it started out as, and then the media got a hold of it and banged the shit out of it, and then now it went back in the underground in the '80s, and now it seems like it's starting to come up again because a couple of bands have signed to a major label, and I'm not gonna go around waving a punk rock flag. We we have an underground background to us, and now we're just trying something else. And I mean, basically we're a rock and roll band, and we have underground influence.
Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid?
I think punk rock is like nowadays people are just like starting to listen to different kinds of music, and the choices they have are like or like real music with guitars and drums and stuff. So it's like
Yeah, I mean, music itself is just kind of changing. I mean, I'm not saying that punk rock is the wave of something. By the time it hits like the major market, then true punk scene's probably changed a lot. I mean, underground people are doing completely different things. By the time anything hits major radio, it's changed a lot.
I saw my friend the other day, and I don't know exactly just what he became. It goes to show it wasn't long ago, and I was just like you.
Is it really helped the scene, the club scene?
I don't think so in the United States, because everywhere is 21 and older. You can't, or 18 and older. You can't go into a club unless you're 18 or 21 years old. And so there's a few places, like a lot of kids will run out halls, or have a club that they'll have together in a warehouse, which will last 2 months because it'll get busted by the police eventually, because then they have they throw all this fire codes and all this red tape on top of the promoters, and it leaves them with nothing.
They make it really difficult to hold all ages shows, and
yeah.
after a while, 15 and 16-year-old kids can't put on shows there anymore. It's wrong.
We never played 21 and over shows. We refused to do it, and so then we make promoters like turn a bar into like a club for all ages for like just one night, and usually what they end up doing is kicking everyone out after a certain time, and it's like you got a bunch of jerks like that slang alcohol all the time, or sell alcohol all the time, like trying to make money off kids, and then complaining about they're not selling liquor and all this.
I mean, who wants to go
I wouldn't
to a
say that's
show?
healthy.
Well, especially in the United States, who wants to go to a show with a bunch of people on chemical beer? I mean, a bunch of like 29, 30, 40, 90-year-old people.
That's one thing.
Drinking and being violent or whatever.
Ever since I've been in Europe, I haven't had one hangover.
Yeah.
I've been drunk almost every single day, and I haven't had any hangovers yet.
No chemicals.
There's the alcohol's a lot more natural out here.
Maybe you're just getting used to it.
Yeah. No, because one American beer gives you a headache, and no kind of you're not drunk, but you get a headache. So off even one.
It's definitely it.
You could fuel like a lawnmower off Budweiser, I think.
This song is off our album called Dookie. The song's called Chump.
your third record, but right?
Yeah.
Yes.
The first one for a major label. Was this a change you were looking forward to making, or it just happened by accident, or what else?
It just happened by natural progression, I think. You know, like I said, it came a point where 15 and 16-year-old kids couldn't put on our shows as much, and we were doing more damage to small clubs than we were doing good. You know, by playing in small clubs, the police would become aware that these small shows were happening and things. And you know, we're touring Europe. We wanted European distribution, and it's just another step that we're going to take in music. You know, we want to experience all aspects of it. So.
It's not like something that we ever thought would happen.
Yeah,
It's like-
it's not something we
It's pretty
aspired
weird.
to do. It's
Yeah.
just, it was just the next step.
We never thought we would be closing down a lot of small punk places either. It just happened that way. We never expected anything out of it except for to have a good time. You know, when we found out that we were going to go on tour for the first time, we were like, hey, you know, we made it. You know, we're going to lose money, and our band's going to break down.
We're going to get sick.
We're going to get sick, but hey, you know, we've made it. And then it's like, oh, wow, we have another record. Wow, we've really made it, you know. Wow, thanks, Lookout Records, you know. And then we end up, oh, wow, we're in Europe now, you know. A couple of years ago, we're like, wow. And then, I don't know, now it's like, I don't know.
Just getting crazy.
Yeah, it's just like, things are way out of hand. No.
But as far as the
And
States,
now we're looking into a television camera.
Now you
Yeah.
made it.
Wow.
yeah. like taking the soul from his body right now, sucking.
Right.
Well, I heard you cry aloud all the way across town. You've been searching for that someone next to me right on the prowl. And you sit around feeling sorry for yourself. Well, don't get lonely now. And try what it is. I'm just roaming for the moment, squeezing my back as it's hard cut. So I'm tired of thinking about tension, man. Well, Johnny, such the world around. Can't you know where I'll be there when I come around? Well, I've heard it all before. So don't knock on my door. I'm a loser, a drug user, so I don't need no accuser. Just try and let me down because I know you're right. So go do what you like. Make sure you do it wise. You may find out that yourself don't face your fears everywhere. You can't go poison something if it's just not right.
Music that I like is, I like rock and roll in its rawest form, you know, whether you want to call it punk or grunge or whatever. But it's, I mean, yeah, I think it's positive, you know, that musicians are actually playing instruments and, you know, writing catchy songs, you know, which you could say in any form of music, really, you know. But just, you know, we've got the punk rock label thrown on us, you know, so.
I sit around and watch it too, but nothing's on. I change the channels for an hour or two. Twiddle my thumbs just for a bit. I'm sick of all the same old shit. In the house with unlocked doors and I'm fucking late. Play my lips and close my eyes. Take me away to paradise. I'm so damn bored of doing. I smell like shit. Yeah.
compelled in any way to be socially or politically aware in your lyrics, or you don't feel guilty talking about girls or beaches or surfing or whatever?
Well, I never stepped on a surfboard in my entire life, but I've never stepped on a girl in my entire life. But
Never stepped on a politician.
never stepped on a politician either.
If people can relate with the music, that's great. You know, I mean, we sing about what relates to us. There's kind of personal politics involved, I guess. You know, if we feel the need to write about something, you know, then it'll happen. You know, but for the most part, you know, it's how you feel when you sit down. That song is written. Yeah.
Figured out all the times when someone else's point of view. Wait, can nothing shine?